Hey everyone, it's Sue here, and I just finished this page. It's actually on mixed media paper, and I pulled the piece of paper out of a pad made by Strathmore that I got at Michael's. And so I wanted to play with all of the products that I got, a couple weekends ago when I was in Pennsylvania. And so this was really started out with I just wanted to play, right? Because I didn't know how some of the products reacted, so I just wanted to get my hands dirty. So, and then it turned into this, which I have to tell you, I am absolutely loving this. So how it started out was, of course, I put gesso down, I dried that off. Then I went ahead and I had some pieces of like collage paper from Sigrid, who is from Crazy Island Family, that I received in a swap from her. So I decided to use those. So I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. But the first thing that I did was, on top of the gesso, I went ahead and I used 3 of my Inka Golds. I used, let's see, I used Lava Red, I used Violet, and I used Gold. So, and how I have to use these, I don't know, mine are very dense. They're not creamy at all. So what I did was I went ahead and took out this little plastic piece. I have no idea what this is even from. I don't know. Maybe it was from my FW inks. But anyways, so I would just put like a little bit of the Inka Gold in here and spray some water in, and it just really just flowed on like paint. It was beautiful. I really, really liked the way that worked. Now, I've worked with Inka Gold before, but I've only had the gold. So now I have the other colors, and I have 2 more colors right here. And I just wanted to play, like I said. So, I don't know if you can see, there's still a shimmer. Even though I have quite a few layers on top of it, I'm really surprised there's still a shimmer to it. But there is, you can see it. So then on top of that, I went ahead and stamped with my new favorite stamp, which is this one from Dina Wakley. I'm just in love with this stamp set. Love it. I can't even tell you how much I love it. But anyways, so I put 1 stamp of each of the 4 birds that come in the set, and with each one I had the little words that say tweet and chirp, because I put it all on my acrylic, pad together, and I just stamp them down, and I used my black StazOn. So then on top of that, I decided, oh my gosh, okay, I want to play with my Pan Pastels. I am loving this stuff. I didn't know. I had no idea what it was like. I've not seen anybody use it. I mean, maybe a couple people on YouTube, but maybe I just didn't pay attention because I didn't own it before. But I have 5 colors here, and I used 3 of the colors. And what I did was, so like I put the red color on this bird and on this bird, and then I did, I just actually mixed up the colors. I did the red, which is really red. I'm trying to find it here. I used the purple, and I used, it's going to be the last one I open, right? And I use, sorry, I can't get it apart. It's here, but I can't get it. And this beautiful, I don't know what color this is. Does it say? I guess it does. Hansa yellow shade, whatever that is, but it's quite beautiful. So I just did a lot with the birds, and I did use the little um, what do you call these? Applicators? Applicators is, I guess, the word I'm looking for. So I did use these. And then what I ended up doing at the very, very end was just using my finger. So, but I really enjoy the Pan Pastel. Oh my gosh. I just love the smoothness of them. The color is very, very vibrant. I don't want to say it's opaque, but like I put the red up here, some of like that yellowish green over here, and some more of the red down here, and then just red. It was just, I had a ball with it. I really liked the way that they came out. So I used multiple colors, actually all three of those colors, the purple, the yellowish green, and the red on these birds. So I did that. Then what? Oh, I forgot. Before I put the birds on, I went ahead and I used this stencil, which is one of my new stencils. So I did that, and I used the white Dilution spray. So I really am loving that stuff. So I did that. Then I did the birds. Let's see, what did I do next? I went and stamped this stamp all around the page. I used my brown stays on because at this point the page was getting a little bit darker and I didn't want to use black. So you can see the text all back there. I did it all over. So I had that on there as another layer. And then I went ahead and I used, let's see, what color was it? I used this Liquitex paint in Burnt Umber, and I mixed it with this Liquitex flexible modeling paste, and I just mixed a little bit here on my table, and I got it to be a color that I wanted. And I did go ahead and use this. This is my other new favorite stencil. Let me tell you, this thing is awesome, made by TCW. Oh my gosh, look at all the different really, really cool designs on there to use on your mixed media. So I used, I think, 3 or 4 of the designs. So here's one design up here, here's another one over here, and here's another one here. Actually, I used 4 because I also used this one right here, and it turned out to be just too much. So what I ended up doing was taking some tissue paper and just blotting it, and just to give it more of a, I don't know, not so patterned. I didn't like the pattern. It was just too much. So I went ahead and just kind of blotted it around just to give it a different look. And then I liked it a lot. And then I went ahead and I took my FW in brown, my ink, acrylic artist ink in brown, and I did the drips. And what I did was I first started with doing, I did the splatter, and you can see the splatter all over. And there was just one, I think it was this up here, that when I went to dry it, it started to drip, and I really liked it, and I liked the drips. So I ended up, taking it and just doing, I squeezed just a little bit out in certain spots, and then as I dried it and everything, it went down. But then it was just too brown. It was almost shiny, right? It was, it didn't look like it blended in with the rest of the page. So I went ahead and I took that greenish yellow Pan Pastel, and just on my finger, and I just took and rubbed over it just to tone it down and make it blend in. So I think that's everything. So I'll just kind of show you. I mean, there's a lot going on it, but I just love the way that it came out. It's a little bit darker than what I'm used to. I'm more used to pinks and yellows and oranges and very bright and, you know, just different. So I really, I like the way that this came out. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from all of you, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Okay, take care of everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.